So I heard that Destiny has a new DLC dropping pretty soon. I really didn't think too much of it before it came out. I heard like, Bungie was making a new game and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And when I thought about Bungie, I thought about Halo, but that's not the case anymore because you all know Microsoft owns Halo now. They're no longer with Bungie. But you could definitely see that they're the same game and similarities, very much so. But anyway, but yeah, I know there's a lot of big players still, a lot of big player base playing the game still, and I know Jay Smokes is one of them. I don't really know too much about this game in particular and what path it's going down. So I'm gonna let him take it over. You know what I mean? So, Jay Smokes, how you feel about the game, man?
And so I love the game. Every game has its flaws, all right. But let me
Right.
sell you this game, all right. Bungie still creates Destiny and obviously Destiny 2. Destiny 1 is obviously done, but they're still doing their thing. They're still telling a great story, 10 years. 10 years. The story's been going for 10 years. All right. We want Destiny 3. That's how bad the community want Destiny to continue on. And well, a couple days ago, they dropped on their Twitch stream their latest mini DLCs before the major DLC, the final shape. This DLC is called Into the Light. And for the next couple of Tuesdays, Bungie's going to be, talking about it on the Twitch streams. And what they talked about last Tuesday was the new game mode. And it's a horde mode. It's like waves of enemies after waves of enemies, like the old school zombies from Call of Duty, except for it's just Destiny style, and I'm excited for it because it's just a different kind of gameplay. And like many other people have said on multiple platforms, that this is going to just make new game builds for your character. You have a PvP build, you have a PvE build for your dungeons and raids, but you don't
Hmm.
get like a horde build, and that might switch things up on your different types of gameplay. I mean, it might switch things up for me. There's certain guns I love to play with, having massive enemies coming towards me and just skadooshing them all at once.
Right. Right.
But I'm excited. Not only that, it's free, which is
Okay.
it's hard to get free things. And Destiny,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Especially nowadays, it's crazy to get anything free. They want to, monetize everything and get
everything.
some type of, currency out of it or some gain over the gamer. It's good to see that Bungie is trying to be traditional gamers or
Well,
traditional studio. I don't know whose
okay,
call is that.
Destiny's making up from a past mistake. All right,
Hmm.
that's the only reason why this DLC, and like I said, it's a mini DLC. That's why it's free, because all their DLCs cost me. This is the first time that I personally know of that they actually giving this out for free. So it's
Right.
it's because that they're going back to like old gamer routes. It's to please the crowd. They didn't tell us such a good story last time around. The story was good, but how it was delivered wasn't, and a lot of people didn't care for it. And I would like to know what kind of story they're willing to tell within this, because we're coming up on our final chapter, at least into the light and dark saga. So once new players come into play, they're gonna see a lot of old guardians that's been grinding out. Got these hoverboards.
Mm.
That's just a one-time deal. You had to play the game for the 3 weeks to get the hoverboard, and for those players that grinded out the game for the 3 weeks, they got the hoverboard. Me being one of them. But as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wow, nobody else is going to get access to this. So everybody who bought it or grinded it out got this, which is not like everybody. So
I mean,
it's
in that case, then I'm excited for it then, and, because not for the fact that it's, Destiny, but just because it's a jump for the culture of gaming. You know what I mean? Because it's traditional gaming responses, like real shit. Like that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Like you
right.
don't, like again, like how we're sitting here having this conversation about a game that's coming out with a DLC, and we're over here amazed that this game is free. This DLC is free. You know what I mean? So
right there.
that's how that's crazy, bro.
But
everybody wants to get $1 now.
well, it's like, yeah, everybody wants to get $1, and that's fine. But you got to provide a good enough product. You got to
Right,
appreciate Bungie and their way of apologizing for not providing a good enough product by providing an.
Okay, so well, yeah, you did say that this is their
This
apology
is more of an
DLC.
apologetic thing and trying to
Right,
make from the last DLC.
right,
That's the way I see it. All right.
right,
Now, I don't work at Bungie, obviously. I mean, clearly tell them background.
right,
I I just see it as an apology towards their player base. Like we
right,
acknowledge stuff. We're taking the time to make sure that the next major DLC is up to par. So we're gonna push it back. And while we push it back, we're gonna go ahead and create a quick mini platform and just give it out there. The way I look at it is they had a huge chunk of the DLC. To push back the time to make it bigger, but they took out a small thing, which is the Into the Light saga part, and taken it out to provide it to be free and make sure
right,
the story of the rest of the last bit, the final shape, be better. Because
right.
they this is the longest we've had like for a seasonal event, which has been like 9 months or something. I don't know,
Wow,
ridiculous. Normally,
that's
it's
correct.
like 3 months, not no damn 9 months. And
that's crazy.
yeah, well, they're
Hey,
making sure. I appreciate that. Hopefully, they deliver. Hopefully, there's not enough higher up there messing up the lower people that are actually doing the best job.
Well, shit, hey, but that cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money, dollar bill, y'all. You know,
Y'all. I wish them luck. They got, they cut that many employees off. I wish them luck.
hey man, unfortunately, that's hey. I don't know how anybody can like marry companies anymore. You know what I mean? Like be proud to be some like yeah, be proud that you want somewhere in life as an individual, but don't be like
Just as
this
drone.
poster boy guy. Like, you know what I mean? To be I'm a poster boy and I'm proud to clock in and make somebody rich. You know what I mean? Like they don't care about you. So, But hey, man, they were talking about this game that Bungie with but Destiny 2 and DLC, man. Hey, how you doing? No, I'll play. But yeah, real talk, man. That's just how I feel, man. But hopefully we'll see other games come out. Hopefully there's games that gonna be coming out, in the future. Hopefully not. And no, let me re-say that. Hopefully there's games that are already out that sucked and make DLCs and make them free. Hopefully that'd be great, bro. That'd be
That would
great.
be.
you know, uh, Go ahead, Brian. Or,
I said. I said that'd be good right there. You know what I'm saying? Because every company out there, you know what I'm saying, trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? For example, 2K making DLCs and stuff like that for the people
They
out
definitely want money, especially
there.
2K.
They definitely money hungry. That's
Yeah,
that's that's the whole thing. Definitely money hungry right
they
there.
are hungry. 2K. They
Real.
hungry. They hungry. They more hungry. They are more hungry than a motherfucker that's been smoking all day. Feel
Hey,
me? Ready to
turn
go to a grandma
and that's
meal.
they said that the whole way, which was crazy. Like, wait a
Yeah,
minute. But man, yeah, I mean, I would like to see good games that comes out free. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a better, you know what I'm saying? If it's a good game, I'll go get it. You know what I'm saying? And play it and stuff like that. DLCs if it comes out free, which 95% or 90% of it doesn't. I'm meant for if it's free and it's good. If it's not free, I mean, if it's not free, it's not a cool thing because people can't afford it. Know what I'm saying? What do people know what I'm saying? They can't afford it now, but they gotta wait, but they want to play it now.
well, I feel sorry for the people that can't afford it. I mean, I'm sorry about that, but
I mean, that's Destiny for you
yeah,
know
man, that's a whole
raids and dungeons that people can't get into if you don't got
right.
DLC.
That's like ESO too.
You know, yeah, you know.
Real shit. You know what I mean? So I mean that's just the kind of the situation those games are going in that route. You know what I mean? They're free to play, but if you want to do certain things in this universe, you gotta pay for it.
I,
So
I pay.
gotta
that's bad.
pay for it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So
It's like you paying. It's like you paying for another content of the game, basically.
Well, you're paying for a whole new game.
Basically,
That's the way they look at DLCs for the most part. It's a brand new game.
right.
You know?
and some people think it's more of a incomplete game until you get the DLCs, and then it's a complete game. Which I don't
Mhm.
think.
Well, that's how I look at it with the first DLCs. If a DLC is dropped within the first year, then clearly that DLC was worked while that game is being made.
Right, right. It's some games that's like that though. They
Right.
be like to continue this part, we gonna have to, know what I'm saying, come with a DLC.
DLC, and then you got to buy $100.
Right,
And let's say it costs you $100, so I get you that battle pass. Like really, I just want to play the story. I just want to finish the story. Nah, you can't do that. No, but unfortunately, a lot of games do it like that. It's just the way it is, unfortunately, and it's sad. But the thing is if you can do it just right, every company has to make money. We've been down this road before. There's no such thing as a perfect company. They all got their little schemes. It's just the way it is. That's why I kind of like Destiny or Bungie, is because they tell such great stories that I feel like when I spent that $100 or $60 or whatever, that the
right,
story itself was worth it. You know, and that's where it comes down to: was that DLC worth it? Did you get
right.
the you wanted? Did you get the story you wanted? You know,